From a time before 1999, welcome to the Hagline, a K-pop podcast. We are a group of busy adult friends who needed to have a weekly mandated hangout time to digest this last week in K-pop, which is so much, and I'm so glad we have the time to do this right now.
But I'm so sorry. I'm recording these on my AirPods because I'm traveling for the next month.
I'm one of the hosts, Arena. I use she, they pronouns. And I've been slamming the both of Taeyong's albums this week because the Taeyong movie came out in cinemas
Oh,
and
nice.
Hello, I'm very sleepy. I'm Jack. I use he, him pronouns. Oh, that's a change this week.
Ooh.
I've been listening to like Xdinary Heroes' new album pretty much on repeat.
So unexpected for you.
It's so fucking good.
what was that one song that you just had like a page full of on repeat?
Oh, that's the title.
Oh,
It's
okay,
so good. I think we're listening to it today.
we will be. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go see Taeyong's movie tomorrow.
Nice. Hello. I'm Aim. My pronouns are they, them. I have been listening to Hwasa's new mini on repeat. It's really good. Yeah, I am really enjoying the whole thing. The B-sides are phenomenal. Road is gonna be up there for one of my top songs of this year. I'm calling it now. Definitely everybody check it out. It's great. It's very like I don't know, almost like country vibes. It's
Ooh,
fantastic.
country pop.
Yeah, maybe like country R&B. It kind of gave me the vibes of like Beyonce's new album.
Nice. Yeah, I've been honestly like every now and then thinking about like what categories we're gonna have for our end of the year awards. Okay, for those who don't know, we do like a friend kind of like end of the year awards because as you'll know later in this podcast, we fucking hate the award show system.
They're wrong, and our opinions are correct. So therefore, we do our own. So that'll be really fun to go through.
But that also kind of leads into our discussion of everything on the show is just our opinion. It's not absolutely true all the time, and things can change. And yeah, I think that's the gist of it.
Oh, speaking of things that change. Yeah, last week we had our big celebration because seunghan was back in Riize and we were all so excited. And then literally like one business day after we recorded the episode, SM decided to change their mind about that.
I hate it here.
Yeah, I was like in the middle of editing, and the news broke out that Seunghan decided to be leaving Rise. It seems like he still has his contract with SM Entertainment, so who knows how that's gonna pan out, or if they're just gonna hold on to him and then just like let it expire because they're a black hole of a company.
I'm so tired, dude. Like,
I can
just like about this, not even.
yeah.
I'm so
I know,
It's
it's
still
just
so booming.
I feel like it's just like we're re-traumatizing ourselves every time we have to like look at what's new from it and like see it on
Yeah.
our timelines again.
Yeah, because the
Yeah.
more that time goes on, the more information is kind of uncovered. But then, unfortunately, also there is a lot of like room for error just because there's a lot of the information originally is in Korean and from Korean rise, and then being translated back and forth. It just unfortunately lends itself to a lot of space for miscommunication and misunderstandings.
I think one of the like most important things that came out of it was like eventually the Twitter organization of like the protests account was found by
Yeah.
non-Korean audiences. I think that shed a lot of light. I think it's just like still a fraction of it because Korea is still very popular to organize on like either Instagram or Naver or even like the fan cafe page probably as well. There's just like so many forms that Korea has that we absolutely do not have any access to. So this
Yeah.
Twitter page is definitely just a fraction of what was being organized and what was going on. So that Twitter page at the time before it blew up by one content social media person was like around 3,000 people following it. and there was a Google Doc for the donation page, how much money they raised to buy what was originally stated as just an exaggeration. It's like there's like 1,000 wreaths in front of SM, but it turned out they only bought they bought 60 wreaths to put out there, and they're all like insured for sure. So if one, as the wind was knocking it down, gets broken like that, the company has to replace it.
Which is
Um,
crazy.
So
yeah,
ridiculous.
it's still money being spent to do this thing, and they had rounds of buying the wreaths, rounds of buying the protest trucks. The account, I translated it from the Twitter page just via Google. It was just like, please cancel your orders. Our demands were met. Like,
Mm.
please do not send any more and stuff. So yeah, it's just crazy actually seeing the organization page instead of just someone being like, oh, blah 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 blah, or like that. I don't
Yeah.
know.
That's so pathetic.
Yeah, just super, super pathetic. Pathetic's a good word for it.
Yeah, and that one person who was like posing in front of the destroyed wreaths, they clarified that the wreaths were already whatchamacallit, blown over by the wind.
Mhm.
So I really want to clarify that person did not actually knock them down or kick them over or anything. But the sentiment is still there for being like, fuck this protest.
Yeah, honestly, just a crazy protest.
Yeah, I mean, historically, we've been like a lot of history has been redug up, especially around SM, around like protests on decisions and stuff. This happened with what, Chen when he got married, or
They were even, to be honest, they were even more pathetic. Like, this is so methodical and like really planned out and like really cruel, like fucked up and weird. When they were kicking Chen out, they like sat in rows in front of the building with their like heads on their knees and all black, like holding up little signs.
because you definitely don't want to be seen publicly
Yeah,
doing this thing because it's
it was,
loser behavior.
yeah. The whole like funeral wreaths is just what's so distasteful to me. And then now people are backtracking and being like, oh, we weren't wishing death on him, da da da. And why did you choose funeral wreaths?
Yeah, then literally,
Like,
what were you doing?
that's so okay. And then, so otherwise, then what was the intention? What was supposed to be the significance of the flowers? Are you wishing death on Riize as a group? Are you wishing it on him? Like, are you implying that he's already dead so he can't come back? And like that too is super fucked up to imply.
And there
What are
were
we doing?
legitimate threats against him. So why would the wreaths not be taken in the worst way possible to go alongside the legitimate threats?
Yeah,
Maybe
especially
not
because they
legitimate
get
threats,
to,
but like people verbal like saying these things. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, especially because they get to like write the messages that go on these wreaths
Mhm.
and stuff.
yeah.
Like it could be just like they could have just been dramatic or something and just been like mourning the loss of OT6 or something
Yeah.
instead of focusing on Seunghan himself.
Well, now the OT7 fans that are trying to organize counter protests, which sounds insane, like counter protest, but like this whole thing is just crazy. But they're saying that their permits, etc., that they're applying for are getting rejected or getting blocked and denied,
Oh my god.
and that people have really gone out of their way to like go and complain to either the police or like the municipality. Is that how you say that? Anyway,
Yeah.
but to go and complain to the city to get the OT7s blocked from seeking permits so that they can also legally protest if they would like.
Yeah. At first, like, God, this group is just so organized in being able to do this. There are OT7 like Korean fans out there, but who knows like how much experience that they've had doing this previously.
And also just how much time and money they have, because this shit is not accessible to everybody.
For sure. There is a rumor going around that the people organizing these are like not children. They are like more our age or older.
Yeah, because who has that much money just laying around?
Yeah. I think it's the organization of it. It's the choice of the funeral wreaths. Like that's just such a strange choice to me. I can't say that I remember a case in which people were protesting an idol or like an idol's return and used the specific method?
I think some of Hive's groups have received funeral wreaths when they're not happy with the decisions that were
Ah,
made.
crazy. Did they send funeral wreaths to Enhypen when they were committing
Dancing
the
with Women.
great sin of dancing with women? Yeah.
I do not believe they got wreaths for that, but BTS has received a lot of wreaths,
Oh my god,
funeral
it's
wreaths
just
for
so dramatic.
different things.
I think the only like vaguely comforting thing in this scenario is that a lot of global stores have said that they're not going to stock Rise's albums anymore.
Which is crazy to me because so much of these stores are trying to get to the point of having like good relationships with the
Yeah, with the distribution and stuff.
yeah.
I
But
was
good
saying
for
that,
them, I
yeah.
guess.
It honestly kind of is really impressive, and I'm surprised that so many stores have agreed, to be honest.
Mhm.
Especially some really big names, like here in the US, like Choice Music,
Sub K.
Sub K
It's
was
crazy.
huge. I was like, oh my god. Um, I don't think Hello 82 specifically, and they did clarify that right now they don't have a deal with SM, so it's like not a thing. But I do know that like locally our K-pop Nara has said that they won't be stocking any more Rise from what they already have. And Nara, as far as I know, at least the one in New York, does work with Hello 82 as distribution. So
Mhm.
really impressive to see, to be honest. I did not think that that many shops would agree, but
Me too, especially because like, also like earlier or later last night,
mm,
Music Plaza, my love, also decided
oh,
to
did they?
join.
Wow.
Yeah, I was really surprised by that one.
Yeah.
Because they've been working on deals on getting like Hello 82. They've been
Hmm.
getting deals with these groups to come into their store for a visit and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, but all of these are super surprising because they're usually run by like some old man ajushi who
Hmm.
just does not care usually what these teenage girls have to say.
I actually think though, because like I actually think most of these stores are run by people that are now our age or a little bit
Yeah.
Fans.
older that
Yeah.
were, yeah, and are/were fans for the most part. It's like fans opening
Mhm.
up these little small stores wherever they can, and that's why they're all on board.
It's a good step in the direction of really recognizing what the US market feels about this. And I don't know, I
Yeah,
just never expected something like this to happen.
really impressive, honestly.
But what we're doing individually is we've blocked all of them, the Rise account on all of our social media platforms, which for me was like Twitter/X, Instagram, and TikTok.
Also on boycotting. Please just remember that that also extends to not commenting under their stuff, not viewing any of their stuff, because that continues to push them in the algorithm. So it's just complete cold turkey.
Do not
Nothing.
reply back with like Rise of 7 or anything.
Yeah.
Aim, did you block them on all your accounts?
I'll be real. I never followed them in the first place.
That's fine. I still want you to join the
I did
cause.
have to, the hardest one was going to my music streaming and like blocking the artist page so that it doesn't come up on shuffle or whatever.
Yeah,
But
good
yep,
to
it's
know.
there
I also
now.
did not know about that one.
I will miss you and your music,
Oh my
but
god, I can't listen to memories. Okay, it's fine.
Devastating.
And then SM announced that they were going to be taking legal action against malicious comments.
Maybe they should have thought about that earlier.
Oh.
My goodness.
it's just truly that phrase of it's too little, too late.
Yeah. God, I hate them. And then the guys are off doing fan signs in Japan and China now. So
Insane timing for them to have to be actively interacting with fans at the
it's
moment
so
when I would
bad.
want to be crawling into my bed.
It's so bad.
Even whenever they do like decide to tour or do stuff in the US, it's just gonna feel like so conflicting because I want to see them, but I just know like part of the
Yeah.
boycott not doing it. And then like just knowing that like someone next to you could be an OT6 fan. It's just like so
It's
ugh.
crazy. And then I don't remember where they're flying like last night / to today, but people were standing in the airport with Rise's 6 signs. And I'm
Oh
like,
my
y'all are just sick. Like, y'all are sick in the head.
I don't understand how people have this much time.
No, literally. And like, you're already bothering them by going to the airport and standing there with those yourself and your cameras and being in their face and following them around. But then to also go and have like a stupid sign so that they can't even put their headphones on and block you out.
Yeah, it's insane. And that's happening, well, who knows like what nationality these fans are, but
Yeah, we
it's
don't know.
happening across countries and stuff.
Yeah.
Because like I don't know, there's kind of like this horrible narrative that OT6 fans are only Korean and stuff, but I have seen like things in English
Well,
of like why
yeah,
they're an OT6 person, and it's not just fans
it's definitely
demanding
not.
this.
It's definitely
So,
not. I've seen some Filipino fans, I've seen some Indonesian fans typing in English,
mhm.
explaining OT6 rhetoric. But I did see, and this is just something I saw on Twitter / X. So it could just be a rumor, but I did see that supposedly, allegedly, Wanbin's China Bar was one of the big organizers behind their whole protest, etc. And if you don't know, the China bars are like the China fan clubs, and everyone has them. They just call them the C bars, but they are so well organized and very, very God. They're well organized in like literally every sense, financially, socially. They're huge. So that sucks. It's so unfortunate because we'll never even really know what he wants, and what he wants could be so tainted by
Maybe
everybody
he
being crazy.
genuinely does want to leave. Like maybe this
Yeah,
was the outcome that he wanted because he looked at all this happening and said, actually,
yeah,
fuck this. I'm out. It's hard to blame him for that, but like that fucking sucks.
Yeah, and I
yeah,
feel like, especially like in East Asian cultures, when you're the problem for a whole like
mhm,
collective, it's just it feels the most devastating thing to your collective group.
yeah. Like in a sense, you could look at it as him bowing out with grace and like trying to take one for the team and be like, okay, I'm gonna back out of this because yeah, I am the problem apparently. So I want my brothers to do well. But SM being SM and the lack of not transparency, but just like you never really know when you're hearing from the idols if it's their own words or if they've been told and coached to say certain things. So we'll
Yeah.
just never know either
And who
way.
knows? Yeah, and who knows like how much whispering they did around him, especially while his other members were gone too.
Yeah.
It could just be like any offset comment in the hallway of like someone making coffee and it's just like, damn, all those funeral wreaths in front of our
Mm,
building feels real bad, and then he hears it and then he just
yeah.
thinks that he's causing more trouble for everyone. Who knows? We'll never know.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing that I still am just so speechless about was how immediate SM's response was. Like, literally, it was truly like a single business day after they
Yeah.
On a
wrote back.
weekend.
Oh, yeah, it was. Well, for us, it happened on Sunday morning. So I guess that
Oh.
and yeah, even that timing still doesn't make super like they get into the office first thing Monday morning and they're like,
I don't know, like drafting something like that, I would want like 2 business days at least to
yeah,
make sure everything.
they did not even remotely let the dust settle. It was immediate. And again, maybe that was his decision. We will literally never know, but
I do just so sincerely think that this is something that could have blown over with time, but we'll
yeah,
just never have that time now. So I feel
Yeah.
like people could have just ignored it and moved on. Like I could name at least 5 idols right now that have had smoking scandals and then continued to just keep it pushing with their careers. Like,
Yeah, I think
yeah,
whoever I don't know if the managing team for them are like new to this, probably not, but there definitely should have been someone in the room to be like, this first week is going to be miserable. This next
yeah,
month is going to be so hard. And then it's like, this next year is going to be the worst year of your life. And we
yeah.
will have to just push through it. But they didn't.
They didn't, and they did it whilst the rest of the members were away as the real, like, digging the wound in.
Just kind
Yeah.
of miserable.
If they made the decision on like how fans reacted, I wish they gave it more time still to like let the fans react, because in November it would have been like a performance where people in the audiences could have brought their OT6 signs. They could have tried to organize a Black Ocean, and that would have been another gauge of like a lot of people in a lot of their own fans in one place to see how much people are siding on this issue.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
it's just like they only went through the one round of protests. Like we didn't even get to phase 2 of their plan.
Yeah. God, they're
Yeah.
fucking loser.
And like, you know, the way that Riize's follow account and streaming numbers all went up immediately following him coming back. But yeah, like a single day of protesting, and they're like, "Yep, bye."
So we'll see. Would you like to, or do you think it's like too damaging, see if the members went behind the company's back and got on a live or something, posted a letter, posted an Instagram story?
It's definitely really messy when that happens. There's someone in the company team who does like support them to just help them use the right language, because I don't know how, like, idols are obviously very well media trained, but you know, using the New Jeans girlies, that was a really weird example, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
a replication of that would be like deeply uncomfortable. But maybe if it's just like an Instagram story of, hell, maybe it's just a fucking selfie of 2 of the members, or like an OT7 photo, like that would be crazy. And I think something like as simple as that would be nice.
Yeah, I am always more lawful on things. I do not want them to get in trouble with the company or anything. Like, I don't want them to do any breach of contracts. I don't want them to get blacklisted from the industry, because we've seen SM do that in the past. I don't want them to like end up in contract hell by retaliating or anything. But sometimes there has to be some level of flagging if they want their voices heard. Like, I don't know, like everyone's posting a minhyuk of Monster X scolding fans and stuff, but it's just like you don't know how much leverage he had in his company versus like these boys, especially SM, known for like very ironclad contracts and stuff. It's just so scary. Like SM has such a history with their idols of
Yeah. I would like to see, and I think we have kind of seen already, I forget which Super Junior guy interacting with like OT7 Bryce related things, and I would like to see like the EXO members back them up, the Super Junior members back them up, and not necessarily like have to back up the Riize boys, because I don't know how well they know each other, but to just give some more credence to the fact that SM is scummy and does shady business. And like, so they don't ever actually have to say anything specific about Riize, but to just give more believability to like, don't trust everything the company says. Don't believe the company when they do XYZ, because we are the proof that they do shady business, that they don't care about their artists in XYZ way, that they don't actually go out of their way to protect you.
I agree, because they have so much more leverage over that company at this point.
And they all have their own very, very specific contracts, or they've already left the company, and they're not afraid anymore.
Yeah, of just being like, this like reminds me of like what happened in the past. Like they don't even have to say my situation. It's just like, in past history, like this feels like we're repeating history or something like that.
Yeah. I follow so many people on TikTok, but there is this one creator on TikTok. Their username is Foz Meadows, and he has done a really, really good kind of breakdown of like seunghan situation, but also just talking about the way that the industry works that I don't think like a lot of newer fans really understand all the time, and why certain things like unfold the way that they unfold, why the level of parasocialism is the way that it is, why certain things in the industry work the certain way that they do, and why the like scale of scandals works the way that it does, and why like all the punishments end up seeming the same from the companies. It's a really long series of videos, but it's very good. So if anybody is looking to get some more like historical context on not only like this situation, but a lot of the why behind how the industry works, especially the idol industry, I highly recommend it.
Yeah. I think that's all we have
Yeah.
about the situation. I don't remember. It's been a week for us. Not a week. It's been a work week for us. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
Another more SM news.
Great.
And what people have been clamoring about this whole time. SM finally terminated their contract with Taeil. It's been like a month since the announcement that he has
Yeah.
left he's no longer with the
Been
group.
removed.
Yeah. So honestly, it might have been just like it takes this month to like, even if it's a private court, to determine that he's breached his contract and they will not pay his severance for terminating it and stuff. But I don't know what else there is to say. Thank God.
Yep.
So people can shut the fuck up about it.
Yeah. It feels like kind of the finality like is over now.
Yeah.
And whatever happens to him from here on out, I do not give a fuck.
And that's it. Should we go to lighter news?
Lighter news.
Yes. Yeah, in some much nicer news, Hobi is finally done with his enlistment and he is just a regular guy again.
Yay!
I'm very excited about that. Welcome home, Hobi. Very happy to have you. Yay.
So sweet. And then Jin was there for his discharge ceremony.
Oh my god, did you see the video of that?
I didn't.
So Jin was like, I'm gonna bring Hobi a really big bouquet of flowers. And picture whatever bouquet of flowers you might imagine when someone says a big bouquet. Quadruple it. It was comically large, like just the stupidest size you could imagine. It was very, very funny. I was not expecting it to be that large, and I had a very big giggle when I saw it.
Oh my god. I'm so sad the other boys weren't there, so it wasn't like Jin discharge part 2. Like maybe Namjoon could have continued his saxophone song, and then it could have been like a whole, like you string all 7 of them together, and it would have been kind of funny. But yeah, it was just Jin there to receive him. And do you think Hobi will go on tour while waiting for everyone to come back?
I don't know. Maybe.
He has the discography for it,
he
right?
does. It doesn't feel completely out of the question either.
For sure, because like some of the boys did it before they left. It would feel nice to have one that does it when they got back and returned and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
That's fun. I like the red suit, very romantic.
Right, very cute.
Yeah, I hope he does something, for sure, because it's definitely the time to utilize to do your own, like focus on yourself and whatnot. Would you go?
Me, yes. If he comes to New York, like without hesitation. I've always really enjoyed his stuff, so that would be really sick.
Yeah, you are for sure like rap line bias and BTS, so
yeah, I love them so bad.
So I hope he does something, and I hope you get to go.
Yeah.
On deck is Jin releasing another solo or something like that.
Yeah, he announced an album.
An album.
A mini.
It's still more than one song.
It's more than one song. Yeah, I forget the release date for that off the top of my head.
I also saw that he's doing fan calls for that, so good luck to him.
Yeah.
Things that are coming to the US. Mama, the Mama Awards are coming to both Los Angeles at the Dolby Theater at the end of November, and they're also doing a show in Japan, of course. They started bringing up the lineup for that, and it's honestly been so funny.
Funny? Why is it funny?
Have any of y'all looked at the Mama lineup besides when I'm complaining about it?
No, I had only been across the actual nominees, which we won't be talking about in this episode for anyone who's like really desperate to get our thoughts, because I have a lot of thoughts, but we've had to talk about a lot of other things, so we're going to wait until a little bit closer to the...
Once I saw who was going to be performing in Japan, and then realized that if they're performing in Japan, they won't perform in LA. So then I kind of just tuned out.
Yes. Of course, Japan's going to get the favorable lineup, and that's what I also felt about when they're announcing it. It's just like, oh, if it's Japan, they're not coming here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. Mr. JYP himself, JYP Oppa.
Oh, never, ever,
Wait, this is so
ever again.
It's JYP with all these Gen 5 groups. This is so...
JYP followed by Riize is actually
stomach turning.
It's
Riize
the most heinous
after
thing I've ever
everything.
seen.
You want to bring Riize into the US? Be serious.
The US, which is
Is Korea still getting a mama, or is
No,
it just
they
in
go-
Japan?
They go country to country.
Yeah.
So
Okay, right.
it will
Who's
only be in
Asian?
Japan.
Yeah.
I feel like 10 performers across the Japan dates doesn't feel like a huge amount.
Oh no, there's still being more announced. Like
Oh.
JYP was last night.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I mean, exciting that Twice and Illit and Cat's Eye are all going to be in the US, I guess.
TWS.
TWS, that's not
Oh,
Twice.
I
I'm
thought
like,
that-
I looked up and I was like, Twice.
Dude,
I was like-
again.
My bad. They're only pronounced T. Yeah, I guess you can't call them Twists because that's
I mean, you could call them twists, but you just can't call
that's
them
just
twice.
silly. Yeah, you're right. My bad. TWS. They have some cute songs. Illit has some cute songs. Cat's Eye has some cute songs.
they all have cute songs. They're just all Gen 5 groups.
Yeah.
It's not like a must-see group that people are going to travel across the country, across the globe to Los Angeles to see them.
Yeah. I mean, it'll be interesting to see how many more artists they announce, and maybe they're saving the big names for last, because
They definitely are.
I don't know when tickets be going on sale for this. Scrolling up in this article to see if it's immediately obvious. No, it's not.
Yeah, but it's just like looking at the like Japan lineup, it's just like who's left? Who's left that's been actively doing things this year to
Skiz
perform?
is almost
who's
always-
not on tour?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Skiz are on tour.
They're in your homeland right now.
Yeah.
Ah, don't talk to me about it.
They're in their homeland right now.
Ow, homeland. Shannon, Felix, and I went to high school together. We're all best friends.
Of course.
Yeah,
Telling lies on the internet. I'm so excited for him to bring out
Oh
another
my God.
insane outfit, like that purple dress thing that he wore.
with the makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrifying. That is my sleep paralysis demon.
I think what's also funny is just like Mama occasionally does like collab stages, so it's just him
No.
forcing one of these little baby groups having to interact with him.
No.
I love
Last
being
time that
evil.
happened, it was him and Hwasa, and that was also scarring.
I remember that like reaction image of just like Jackson
Yeah.
jaw open.
Jackson has to come to the US. We need to recreate that.
Oh my god, bring Jackson. Jesus. Just ugh.
Yeah.
I have so much to say about JYP that I actually don't even know if I can say here, but I do not like him at all.
hmm
I don't think he should be allowed to do stuff like this either anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does feel like
Like,
a really
sit down.
Yeah, like you own a company with many young artists. You know, actually, you know who else could
Who
be
are
on
making
this list?
bank for you right now.
Yeah, you know who else could be on this list that is a 5th gen group that's not done anything in fucking
Ooh,
months?
ooh, ooh.
Feature.
And who's also catered to the Western audience.
Yeah,
Mhm.
hated to the Western audience, Cat's Eye is going, where the fuck is Feature, JYP? Bring them out of the dungeon.
Mhm.
Yeah, just like you let them perform at Lala, so they do have a set ready to do something like this. Just like if you were gonna leverage and hold other JYP groups hostage and be like, I also want the spotlight, you have to let me do something to
Yeah.
do to get like the rest of them and stuff. Like
None of these groups are JYP groups. So why
Yeah.
is he there? Like,
Yeah.
you couldn't have sent literally anybody else?
they have so many groups right now.
So many.
Just kind of scummy. And this is just the tip of the iceberg of his.
And like, I don't know,
Mm.
any fan going to that event is going to prefer to see literally any one of his groups over him.
Oh,
This is definitely
100,000%.
one that that Westerns can like organize to be like Black Ocean him.
Yeah, I mean, if the lineup isn't complete, I will hold off complete judgment a little bit longer, because maybe more JYP artists are just yet to be announced. I would like to believe that. That better be the case.
NMIX definitely should be going. Itzy just had a comeback. They should be going.
Yeah.
Vicha, yeah, we just discussed it.
NMIX should, it should be NMIX.
All of them, just on
It'd
all
be
of them,
so cool.
except for Twice. Only if they want to go. If Twice wants to go, they should be allowed to go. But
Yeah.
So far, there are no JYP groups on this lineup at all.
Yeah.
correct.
So that's crazy that they announced him first.
Like, if anything, he could have just been like a special MC or whatever.
Yeah.
We'll hold off till.
Ooh, I'm being so good not saying all this. Okay, yes.
I'm really proud of you.
Let's
Jack.
move on.
Yes, let's go on.
This is on the Arcane soundtrack.
Yeah,
The song is good.
it is good.
I haven't listened to it. If we're able to pull it up.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, let's listen to it now. Or should we save it for the comeback section? We can listen to it.
No, we're about to
We can
come
listen to it.
into the comeback.
Yeah, we
This is
can
like the
listen to it
pre.
now.
Yeah, please.
It is
do it
good.
now.
People were like, "Oh, it's not a song by them, though," and I was like, "It is very good, though."
Yeah, I think Riot, since they have a whole music department, they
Yes.
tend to be very in
And
control of their own.
Yeah, like, do people not realize that it like really needs to fit the musical aesthetic of the rest of the show? And it does, like, incredibly. And it's also the song that they're on features Tom Morello and Ash Nico, so like it's not just their song. They can't just.
Oh, is it Ash Nico? I thought it was Young Meek.
It's Young
is
Miko.
it Young Miko?
Young Miko, shout out to lesbians.
Sorry,
oh my God.
Sorry, I'm an old person. All you young people with your name sound so familiar.
But Ash Nico does have a song.
Yes.
A friend of ours really loves Young Miko. So when I realized that they had the song together, I was like, let's fucking go. She's a Puerto Rican rapper. And she's gay.
Orgullo Boricua.
Let's listen.
All right.
I just want to watch this season so bad.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Oh my god. Just like hearing this rap and then like knowing how Young Miko's gonna be also rapping on this is gonna it's gonna sound so good.
Oh, Changbin. Sungmin.
Yeah, that's a common complaint I saw. It was just like, I can't hear all of Skiz on this, so thank you for naming who's singing right now.
Oh. This is Chan.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to see like what
Ugh.
scene the song is gonna go with.
Yeah. Ew, I'm so excited for the show. Like, I want to watch it so bad.
I know. It's been so
It's
so
been so
long.
A little note, before we were K-pop friends. Oh wait, sorry.
Oh. It just melted so well together.
Yeah.
Like, Riot music producers, thank you so
They-
much.
Crazy. But before we were K-pop friends, we were video game friends.
I'm so glad they released the full soundtrack before the show comes
Yeah.
out, because like yeah, usually in the show they have to make like the show version
Yeah.
snippets and like re-snippet around and stuff. Like I remember that so clearly with Echo's scene. I was just like, oh wait, that's not this part of the song yet.
I'm calling it now that this is gonna be when Vi is in her like emo boxing phase, and then the monsters in her head are gonna be Jinx. That's my prediction for this song.
I feel like it's just anything with like monsters, which is like so also like Jinx coded too,
Yeah.
Love
especially in her
Jinx.
head and stuff. Oh, Jack, which character do you think is gonna get the song? Silco.
That would be crazy. I do think it'll be Vi rather than Jinx. Because it's more like Vi is actively struggling
Mm-hmm.
versus Jinx has just kind of like fallen in, like become enveloped, like this is Jinx now. But Vi is like haunted by
Yeah.
the past and everything.
Just watch it be like a totally new character, so we can't even guess it.
Right.
Watch it be like Echo or something. Don't do this to my baby Echo.
Heimerdinger.
Boss baby.
Watch it be fucking Jace.
Oh.
He gets his edgy boy Joker
KMS, KMS, KMS. Jace, I hate you.
Okay, very excited. Good song. Can't wait
Great
for the
song.
season to come out.
Oh, would absolutely kill to see them perform this.
Oh,
Like,
that would be so
oh, it'd be
sick.
so good.
You never know. You never
But also, is all of Skiz on this song?
Yes, I just looking up the lyrics and all of them are like mentioned as singing a part. But
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
some of the vocalists are just put together, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think some people that gamer fans and music listener people should recognize is like Riot is the producers and they control all
Mhm.
of their music products. This happened with the New Jeans thing. It's just like they're like, this doesn't sound like a New Jeans song. Like they're
It's
not
not a New
gonna
Jeans song.
hire their New Jeans producers to make a
Yeah.
song for Worlds. Like Riot wants complete control of everything and they're just kind of slotting people in to fit their vision of who they think
Yeah.
can be the vocalist for stuff.
Yeah.
They're just tools. Sorry.
Well, they're just providing their voices.
Instruments.
It's not
Yeah.
a Skiz song. It's not a New Jeans song. It's a Riot song being sung by them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna be real. Riot's real good at what they do. So
Riot is except some other stuff that's happened this week, but we won't talk about
Okay,
that.
yo, no, I will not get into a discussion about the video game industry, but
Nope.
Riot, you're on my hit list. Riot music writing team, I love you.
Bring back KDA. Bring back KDA.
Yo.
Bring back everyone. We just want more music, I think,
No,
at
literally.
this point.
Can you guys give up
Okay.
on video games maybe and just do music?
Yeah, just keep making like animated shows and idol groups and music, please.
Yeah. To just go on a
Okay.
tangent. It's like we've seen how successful Plave this year is. They are constantly like number 2 after a human flesh idol.
A human flesh idol.
Cool. That's all the news that we want to cover this week. I don't know. There's just like so much with the Min Heejin stuff that honestly for me, it's just been going over my head. I haven't really been
I've completely
reading it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've not been keeping up with that.
And then Road to Kingdom is just like another in between. It's just like part 2 of whatever was happening the first week. So it's
Sorry
also...
guys, I was busy this week. If you're relying on me for updates, that's fucking crazy.
And yeah, but break time. We'll see you for a long list of comeback songs. Okay. You want to say welcome back?
Welcome back. We're gonna listen to some comebacks. Up first, we have Kiss of Life's song called Get Loud.
The song we listened to last week was their pre-release, and this is their actual title.
Just in time for their tour, like I said last time. I did just scrub through this video to see if I wanted it to be on the show, but like the whole time I was just like, wow, they're all so pretty. I'm just like trying to imagine like that moment in the concert when they get to the chorus of the song. But I'm having a hard time of like how the audience is gonna react to it. Because it's a little chiller than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, for a song that's called Get Loud.
Like maybe it was gonna be like the last verse where it's just like everybody jump kind of thing.
Yeah. This is giving me like Christina vibes.
Mm-hmm. Like, I do like it when groups like release a song right before their concert, so their fans definitely can get excited to like watch it be performed and stuff, and it creates hype more for the tour.
Yeah.
But also, it's gonna be just like so weird with they don't get to promote the song on broadcast.
Mm.
That was cute.
That was cute. I was just sitting here thinking, like, man, I wish I liked girl groups more because they just seem like so fun and cute and pretty. And what I really like about them that I've seen so far is just like, I don't know, they just like all seem like such nice, fun girls. Like whenever I see their little interactions just like through my timeline or whatever, I'm like, oh, I'm glad they're having fun. I'm glad they're having fun with each other.
Yeah.
Excited for them to be in the US.
Okay, up next we have 82 Major and their song Stuff.
Oh my god.
I have no idea who this group is.
They are fairly new.
Yeah, for sure.
I was just trying to think if it was within the last year or the last 2 years.
Time to look it up.
Because they went kind of from like being entirely Nugui to like now I start seeing them on stuff.
I start paying the advertisers. They're part of Great Entertainment, which I have no idea who is that.
And then yeah, one of the main reasons I've heard about them at all is that one of the members is Kiho's younger brother from
Oh,
Q1
that's
Harmony.
cute.
This is their third title track, if you wanted to know.
Oh,
Maybe
okay, so that's still pretty
four,
recent.
maybe four. This is their third music video, I would say, at least. That's the most accurate thing I can say about it. Yeah, this is the company's only boy group, or only group, K-pop group in general.
Damn.
I wonder if Kiho gave some advice of being like, you're going into a small company. Here's what to expect.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how it ends.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully I start getting invited to like KCON stuff and whatever.
Yeah, that'd be nice for them.
The next step in the path.
Yo. Yeah, we're gonna go for Itzy's Gold next.
Ooh,
Ooh,
I haven't listened to this.
me neither.
I heard it's rock based though.
Ooh.
This is Leah's first comeback with them.
She only missed one album, right? Or did she miss two?
I don't remember, to be honest.
Yeah. But welcome back, Leo.
There she is.
How many things have been named gold recently?
Yeah, right?
Golden
Ooh,
hour.
them joints!
Oh shit.
Okay.
Diamond in my heart, 반쯤 horny. What's the deal? Always in my head, you are a kid on my favorite song. 나의 머리엔 새로운 감정들이 느껴져. 완전히 다른 세상이 all around. Get up, let's go another round. It's like gold. 눈을 뗄 수 없이 glow. Day and night we've been blazing just like that. Day and night we've been blazing just like that. It's like gold. 거부할 수 없이 glow.
It was a fun music video.
Interesting. It's an interesting song.
I don't know why, it just has this like feeling that there's just a lot of downtime between every person's line. Or
Yeah, there's a
something.
lot of emptiness in it.
Okay, I'm glad it wasn't me just feeling that.
No,
I
there's-
really-
yeah.
I enjoyed the chorus like the first time around, but then I don't know.
It does feel like there's like a very intentional like lack of instrumentation. It was interesting.
Yeah, I can't say I like it at least right now, but that's my knee-jerk reaction.
Yeah, I might go later and watch one of their live stages because I want to see how they perform it. Is it so cut up just for the music video, or is it just always like that?
Yeah, sometimes it definitely is like cut a little differently in the music video.
Besides that, I heard the full album is a fun listen to. I don't remember what song my friends really enjoyed on it, but if you're an Itzy or a girl group fan, definitely listen to the whole thing. Okay, let's go on to the next one.
Okay, next up we have 17's new one, Love, Money, Fame. But we're doing the choreography version because that's what we want to watch.
Oh my god! No! Oh, when I first listened to this and like had to hear that part, I just took off my headset and like did a lap around my apartment.
The fact that up in the top corner of like the set dressing, his name is up there. Like,
Yeah, that's kind of wild.
Is that necessary?
It must be for whatever deal that they wanted to do to get him on the song or whoever. I don't know. Things are funny sometimes.
I do really enjoy the choreography for this. I think it's really cute.
I need to watch it back later, but yeah. Why is the styling giving me like NCT Walk right
Oh
now?
yeah. I was like, who has a bandana on their head? Is that Wanu?
Hoshi.
It has to be.
Or is that Hoshi? No,
okay.
the
Oh,
bandana
no,
with
sorry,
the
with
hat.
the hat? Yeah.
Is that Scoops?
No, that could be, yeah, that's Scoop.
Oh, is it Scoops?
Where's
It's,
Wanu?
he has purple hair right now. Purple-ish. As purple as he'll go.
Oh, yeah, I was not expecting that hair on him.
It's just gonna be so jarring at the concert to be hearing DJ Khaled and like try not to react in front of 17 to be like, I do not enjoy that.
Yeah.
I know, they're gonna see you, so you gotta tone it down.
Okay, but low-key, it'd be funny if you booed and then Seunghan was like, excuse me?
I don't think I can be that person. I'm not brave enough. I don't know. After like listening to the song a couple times, I don't know if I fully processed it yet either, but it just feels like it's just one monotonous like whole song. There's like no
Yeah,
bridges, no. Oh my god, KMS.
goodness, that fan chant. They make them do that fast.
Were there any other fan chants throughout the song that they were?
Not really. I was just
They
kind of
did?
aware of it at the very end with it
Okay.
doing all their names as fast as is humanly possible. What do you think, Yasha? Did you like the song? Yeah. On one hand, the more I've listened to it, it's grown on me a little bit, but it does not rank in my list of favorite 17 comebacks.
For sure. I think it definitely
That's okay.
sounds fine. Yeah. It's definitely more than okay to finally have a song that you can just be like, yeah, that's a song. I don't know. My music composition friend did not reply to me yet, but I'm just like, am I right? It's just like this one like tune beat that's repeated for like 12 seconds on loop. There's like
It
not
felt
really any
really short.
dynamic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
319. I think it's barely 3 minutes long.
No, I do agree with you, Arena. That beat is like just a little bit too repetitive, and I feel like 17 songs are usually a bit better about like changing things up throughout, and it felt like this one didn't. But I don't know a huge thing about music, so maybe I'm just talking shit.
A lot of songs follow this kind of like formula and stuff, where it's just like this is the beginning, and then it's like this is the chorus, and then after the chorus it's just like this is the rap heavy verse, and then it goes into like, oh, and this is like the dance break part of the song. This did not have it. It was just it was only the beat, I think. Like
Yeah.
no other sounds were introduced into the music part of this, which is also crazy because there's like 20 producers listed for composition on this, and it's just like you selected. I don't know. I'll be more generous, I guess, of like 12 sample pieces to create this track, but
Minghao looks great.
I'll take
That's
your word
my
for it.
personal opinion of this comeback. Is I really love Minghao's hair right now, and I think it looks great, and I hope he doesn't change it for the tour.
me too. But he's done surprises before.
Yes, he has.
Have you listened to any of the other songs?
I have listened to it fully through. To be honest, I have not listened to it enough to have like proper opinions because I just kind of have Flosso's album on repeat. I'm so sorry, Vocal Line. Your songs just aren't my favorite. They're always not quite what I'm looking for. Yeah, I can't tell you what my favorite song off this album is. Or if I even have one.
I enjoy Eyes on You. They're more hype one. But we won't listen to Eyes on You or 1 to 13, which I'm really sad about. All the units songs will be in the concert, so it's just like such a shame because they're cutting out so many other like great unit songs that were in their last 3 albums.
Yeah, they've had some really good ones, and I don't know if losing those ones to replace them with these is what I would personally have done if I was the one responsible for making the set list.
Yeah, very nervous to see what songs get cut from the set list from Korea to
What's the first US show?
Chicago on Monday and
Damn,
Tuesday.
that's really soon.
It sure is. It's happening. 5 stops for like 2.5 weeks or something like that.
Yeah, damn. Alrighty. All right, next up then we've got Rosé's new comeback with Bruno Mars. I had no idea the song was happening. This is news to me.
Nobody really did. It just kind of happened all of a sudden.
Oh.
Yeah, nobody knew. There was another song of hers that has been like teased and stuff properly.
Yeah.
Like a regular Korean comeback schedule. But this one was, yeah, out of the blue. Just like how Bruno Mars released that Lady Gaga song.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Very sudden, very random. But, you know.
They just started to post each other on their social media, and then the song came out.
Mm-hmm. Rosé's been like in the States for quite a bit, I would say.
Yeah.
And the song is also today she announced she's signing with Atlantic Records. So I don't know what other better way to say that you're joining a company than to release a song under that new company.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's in New York right now. Oh, Bruno.
This bridge is really nice.
It is. This whole song is really good, actually.
No, Bruno Mars just makes bangers.
He does. And it's nice how chill this is. Like, it's just
Mhm.
silly. She's in New York right now. I don't know how long she's been here. I kind of think for a little while.
Oh fuck, I just remembered what the song reminds me of. Hey Mickey.
Like, hey Mickey, you're so fine.
Yes.
Oh man.
What were you gonna say about her in New York?
Oh, I didn't want to sound like a creep. But she's been here for a while. I know where she's staying because it's close to my work.
Wow,
And there's
creep.
I know. One of my coworkers sent me a
Oh.
photo of her the other day and was like, "Who is this?" And I was like, "Wait, where did you see her?"
Oh no.
Yeah. I mean, it's been pretty public.
Yeah.
Like TMZ is always in her fucking face, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I was surprised that someone at work ran into her. And then also didn't know who she was, but took a photo anyway and sent it to me, like, identify this person. And then they were like, someone said this is Rose. Who's Rose? And I was like, it's Rosé, first of all. Secondly, how do you not know who Rosé is? But okay.
I'm your coworker. I would not recognize her on sight. Sorry to any potential blinks we have listening. I wish they'd kept the bridge and written a different song around the bridge because the chorus was not for me. The parts when they were singing were really nice, and when they're repeating the word apatu, I was like, hey, we gonna do anything else? No? Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just a little bit of a homage to that Korean drinking game. So,
I am not familiar. What's that?
so in the beginning, they're playing random game.
Yeah. Da, 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 da. So it like follows the.
Oh,
What's the Korean words for it? I don't remember. But you know which game, right?
It's like da 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 da
Yeah.
da.
Stat. Yeah.
Random game.
yeah.
And then doing something. So
Yeah.
this one must be. I don't know if it's known throughout. Like, I don't know how like well known each Korean random game is, or if it's just like an inside joke with every friend group. So this one must be like something with like they just repeat up to, and then it's probably another rhythm game or something like that.
It was cute though.
Oh, yeah, the game I think is literally called Apartment. I was reading an article, just put up an article about it, and then I got paywalled, so I can't finish that sentence. Thanks, Vogue.
I really like it. I think this is such. It feels like a very genuine collaboration, and they filmed it together, which is also
It's really nice.
It's really cute.
yeah.
I just think it's like nice and catchy, and Bruno is a huge fucking get. Honestly.
Yeah.
She looked like she had a lot of fun in the music
Yeah.
video too. It just feels so different and not like super high pressure of like all these other Blackpink solo stuff of being like this better be good, because it's like it dropped out of nowhere and it's just like we're just two people who hung out and we're like we made a song together or something like that.
Yeah. With Rosé, I've like low-key been a little worried for a while that like she's always really wanted to be like a singer-songwriter. And like she's kind of an acoustic girly sometimes and like has never really had the chance to explore that musically. So this feels like she really did have a lot of fun doing it.
I hope this helps Bruno Mars with his meme debt payment that he has. First Lady Gaga, now this.
Good luck,
He'll make his
Bruno.
money back.
He's got this.
But
But don't do it again, Bruno.
And yeah, just like him being known as like a huge like music producer, and he's produced so many bangers too. Like,
Mhm.
I hope this is really good for her to break out and explore new parts of music producing as well.
Very cute.
Very
That
cute
was
song.
fun.
Okay, our last comeback for today. Is anyone in this call a fan of a nougat group called Xdinary?
Oh my god! How could you say that?
I mean, they weren't even invited to the Mama Awards. Like,
Fuck the mamas. They don't need the mamas. Oh my god.
Oh, I love upsetting Jack on purpose.
Wow. And then you're gonna play this fucking beautiful song I don't even know if you deserve to hear.
okay, then we won't listen to it.
Yeah, we'll
That's
just turn it off
Crazy.
then.
Wow. Why do you guys
As if I
hate
haven't listened to this whole album. Be serious.
Xdinary Heroes so much?
Okay, so all their open beta stuff is done.
Yes. And it's all on this album.
Very good album.
Does it feel interesting to have so many different types of music onto an album?
Yes, this album is actually kind of hard to listen to on shuffle because you'll go from like this, which is like beautiful and slow, and then all of a sudden like Instead will come on and I'm like, ah.
Don't scare.
This is so gorgeous.
So beautiful. I'm obsessed with this song.
Not to be like a total analyst loser, but I feel like this song would perform really well in Korea.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Like they've been doing so many festivals over the summer. I'm wondering if they're gonna keep doing them in like the fall and like the early winter. This song is so fucking sad.
And then they did their first or second kind of like stage with it that you also really enjoyed. Broadcast stage with this song.
Oh, the set for it was just like really huge. I was really surprised.
Oh.
And they did get to do at least one show so far with their instruments plugged in because sometimes they just have to play like unplugged, so
Oh
you
my
can actually hear their instruments. Like Juyeon's voice in this song is so this is kind of my favorite part.
Such a gorgeous song.
So good.
Damn, I can't imagine like you listening to that song on repeat while just like on the train. It feels so scenic, so main character moment.
It was like, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. It's very cathartic.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then the Screamo song comes on next.
Yeah, that's why I had to like put it on repeat. I was like, we cannot let this just swap like this. But the whole album is really, really good. Most of the songs we've already heard. But there's 2 new songs, technically 3. One is like the instrumental, and then one is called Symphony with an X, and then one is called Feeling Nice, and Feeling Nice is so good. Symphony is really, really cool as well. But I hope they get a chance to promote those other songs live as well, because we've kind of heard the other songs so much through open beta.
Hmm.
That's so good. I love Xdinary Heroes so much. I was listening to them the other day and I was like, do I even need other music? And I was like, calm down. Stand Xdinary Heroes.
All right, that's all for comebacks today. We're gonna take a tiny little break, and then we're gonna talk about some hot takes.
Wee.
All right, so crazy announcement was 50/50 are coming on tour to the good old US of A. Insane behavior considering everything that's happened with that group, and the US is generally the most critical of looking out for the members and boycotting that group. So I cannot imagine that this tour is going to sell at all. Also, the new girlies have 2 songs out, as far as I'm aware. I sure as shit don't keep up with them. I can't imagine that they'd be performing the old songs, because that would be weird. But
Well,
maybe that would be in line with the weirdness of everything else that's going on. But either way, the old songs, there's still only like 6 of them. That's not enough songs to come do a tour with. What do they think is going to happen? What do they perform?
It's just gonna be another like fan con. It could be like a good way to reintroduce the new members. It's gonna suck. I don't think anyone's gonna go. They only have a month to sell tickets. I don't understand. I don't even know what cities they're going to. I need to look this up.
They are coming to New York.
San Francisco, LA, Phoenix, Houston, Dallas, Chicago, Atlanta, New York.
Whatever.
I don't know. All the 50/50 stuff is really messy these days, and there's still stuff going around about the lawsuit, stuff going on with supposed forgeries, stuff going on with like tampering of royalty payout. Like, I don't even know anymore. I don't know what's going on, but that I don't care to / want to support this group or this company at all. And I feel bad for the girls that are currently involved, and I feel bad for the former members of 50/50. And yeah, I don't know, it just feels real weird.
It feels so tone deaf by the company to be doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I can really say about it. Support the girls who did break off from 50/50 though. They're starting a new group with a different company with the 3 of them.
Yeah, called
looking forward to that.
A Bloom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Silly name, but I will support.
And I do wish that at least, what company is this again? Is this Attract?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I do really wish that they actually had gone and renamed the group. Because to continue to do stuff in the name of 50/50 just feels
disingenuous and stuff.
Yeah, and I hate seeing like certain companies support their activities and stuff, and I'm just like, okay, so we're just gonna keep trucking like none of this ever happened.
Looking at the New York concert for 50/50, it looks
tickets
like,
already went on sale.
Yeah, tickets are on sale. I mean, it's in a month. Tickets have to be on sale. If I choose to believe that the tickets that are showing as sold are actually sold and not Ticketmaster just like holding stuff back, more tickets have sold than I expected, but still not like a lot. The tickets in the front row are official platinum for $472.
What venue is it?
Town Hall, so pretty small venue.
Okay. Yeah, whatever. Go if you want to go, I guess.
That's the big
but
mood.
Just know what you're enabling here. Things that are also pretty icky. Well, I'm glad that we're starting to get into season's greetings previews and stuff, because every time I get season's greetings, it never comes on time.
I was gonna say, I don't actually think it's too early. I feel like it's kind of right on time.
Yeah. SM bit the bullet. They're the first ones out, but they also didn't put them out for every group. Like, It's only been the NCT and Shiny. I didn't see anyone else. I didn't see Red Velvet. I didn't see aespa. And then my favorite thing is just like XOLs are just like, we're boycotting. We're not buying the EXO season's greeting, and it's just like, jokes on you. SM is boycotting their own fans by not putting out the previews. I just thought that comment was funny.
I don't know who in EXO that is still signed to SM that is not in the military.
But yeah, it was just so also stark to see the Shiny one and only with
Hate it.
two
It's-
of them.
Low key,
Ada.
I'm so sorry, Jack, but I just think it's objectively funny that it's those two. Like,
Oh no, it is. But it's also like it looks like all these years while everybody's been in the military, it looks like another like military year
Yeah.
one.
yeah.
Because like we haven't had a like full Shiny lineup on a season's greeting in years.
Mm.
I think they should just go to the Korean equivalent of a JCPenney photo booth and just like take 12 photos, all 4 of them, and just send them to fans on like someone's bubble and just be like, here guys, make your own. Like here's 12 individual photos. Have fun.
Yeah. Whose season's greetings are you gonna buy, Jack?
Yeah, I usually buy it depending on who has the best theme.
Yeah.
Because I only get one. I can't.
Yeah.
One year I got 2, and I was just like, I'm like, I have to get use out of all of this, and then like it just ended up being.
It's
Messy.
okay, Rena. I'm still using the calendar that you gave me from the year that you bought too.
What do you mean?
I still have the calendar up because the photos in it were really nice.
Yes, that's.
Why would I get rid of
Okay.
it?
I thought you meant like you're using the calendar side, and I'm like, how does that work?
I mean, to be fair, it actually is still sitting on December 2023.
Yeah, I also have one in my room that's sitting on the last month, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, well, I don't want to get rid of you, and I need to
Yeah.
scrapbook the pictures soon, eventually.
Do you do that? Do you save the pictures from the calendar? 'Cause I've been looking at
That's-
my old ones like, what the fuck do I do with you?
That's supposed to be my intention with them, so I feel more justified and value from buying this thing, but I haven't done it a single time yet. So
Yeah. I have so many old ones sitting in my room and I'm like, you gotta stop fucking buying these.
But I like the calendar.
I do like the calendar. I just don't use anything else.
Mm,
I've got
Yeah.
like a 127 one, a wavy, like 2 wavy ones, like 2 80s ones just sitting in my room doing nothing.
scrapbook time. Yeah, probably will end up with ATs again though.
Please be cute.
Like, be cute.
Please,
Please don't be
please don't be a sports concept, please.
bright.
Or just boys in suits. Boys in suits is boring.
Yeah, it is.
So that's like the negative of like the bright concept of sports, and then the negative of the dark concept is just suits.
Yo.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
at least their last concept was like kind of suits, and they were like, we stole something. And I'm like, okay.
Have fun. Okay. Last hot take. Oh, this one's from me. So 17's doing like their broadcast performances. And of course all these big groups, and they're super sponsored by everything. They give gifts from their sponsors to the fans for attending. And I just think they don't need to do that. They're already getting so much by watching a free performance, like, and you're gonna give them like a 17 gift, and then each member apparently got them something from their respective sponsor.
That's
And historically, like someone in like Stray Kids, Lino has like baked them stuff or like bought them personally,
Yeah.
like the coffee, and then there's also all the coffee truck stuff. I'm just like, we don't have to do that.
limited fancy PCs as well that they all sell for $100 a pop.
Yep. I just That's so unfair. And then here in the US, when they're doing their like membership zone, you have to buy a stupid US membership to be put into the lottery to win a photo card. It's just like a $50 entry fee to possibly
For
like
17,
win one
yeah.
photo card.
Wait, the US
And-
membership is $50?
I don't know, I haven't checked. But
Oh, okay.
isn't like usually a membership like $50?
No, usually it's
like
like
25.
20.
Okay, fine, $20. I don't remember. There was one that was like 50 or something like that.
Skizzers was quite expensive because you had to get the membership kit and it
Yeah.
included shipping, which was obviously horridly expensive.
Oh my god, if we have to have Skiz fan club to buy tickets, I'm gonna KMS.
No, I don't think
Fine.
they would because they have it for such a limited period of time.
I hope not.
I
I've gotten
also
way too
think
used to Weavers.
Yeah.
I also think JYP, the company, is a little bit maybe too stupid to figure out how to set that up.
JYP, the company, if you're listening to this podcast,
Don't figure it out.
and also bring some other people to Momo.
Yeah, not super hot take, but I just maybe we should just rename the section to a ranting zone or something. I don't know. I'm not creative right now.
Ranting
No,
zone.
like I do agree with you. It's just like the most like Squidward when he's trapped in his house watching Patrick and SpongeBob play outside. When you're watching the Korean fans get the most insane gifts and seeing a free performance and like, yeah, it's just like, why isn't that me?
At least just
you,
give us a photo card for going to the concert.
you remember how one of the AT's tour stops, they like ran out of photo cards or the photo cards didn't come or something, so the ones they were giving out were like paper photocopy.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
That
That
was pretty
was
funny.
really funny, actually.
Crazy. Yeah, I mean, remember when I was talking about the other day, like who is going to be the first company to start doing fan meets in the US and realize that like that will sell here and
Yeah.
then maybe it'll catch on with everybody else? Because I'm just like, guys, you don't have to book like the big arenas to do a whole fan meet in. Like do something small first and see how it sells with just the concept of a fan meet and then move up from there. Because in 2016, 2017, Shiny did fan meets in fucking Texas and in Chicago.
Oh
And
my
then the
goodness.
next year, yeah, it was really random. They didn't do LA, they didn't do New York. They did Dallas, Texas, and they did Chicago. And then the next year, they came back and did their concert at those two locations that they had been at previously.
Mm.
So I'm just like, test it out. Just, I know y'all are busy, but like, test it out because people will go.
I think that's it. That's all we have to say.
Wow,
mean-
what a week.
Excited to see 17 next week.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
I can't
No
either.
comment.
Next weekend is crazy.
I will not be
Uh.
here. I will be in Australia, also not seeing Stray Kids.
I
Or
cannot
Psychers.
believe you're like.
Or Zykers. My life is a joke. Thank
But
you
it's
so much.
okay because then we're gonna see 17 the week after that.
For seeing them in LA. All is forgiven. The timing was just really unfortunate. Shout out to one of my best friends from high school getting married. Love you.
No, I was like, who?
Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye.
Oh yeah, because you'll be traveling again.
I
Yeah.
will be traveling. Or we just skip next week. Who knows? Well,
Yeah, see how you guys are feeling.
depends on what shit happens too, because it will just be the two of us recording.
Uh,
Oh.